grave but not hopeless, that the Red Chinese have always shown caution when confronted with military power, and that the United States must remain in Vietnam to stop communist expansion. He said all this behind closed doors to the House Armed Services Committee, then said this to reporters outside the hearing room.
I think that the substantial additions which are planned to the Vietnamese military forces will require us to increase the flow of equipment to them and may require small increases in the numbers of our men who are training and advising their forces.
In other words, a greater commitment, sir.
I think the term greater commitment implies some new commitment. We have stated many, many times that we will supply whatever logistical assistance, advice, and training support is required by the Vietnamese. This increase in their forces will require some increase in the numbers of rifles, for example, and other equipment, which vary in quantity with the number and strength of the forces. The Viet Cong have infiltrated a larger number of men into South Vietnam in recent months. They've increased the tempo of their activity, and increased efforts to offset that communist pressure are required by the Vietnamese. It is almost impossible to protect our forces against the type of sneak attack carried on by guerrillas using standoff weapons such as the 81mm weapons, and no practical number of additional U.S. troops could accomplish that end.
Mr. Secretary, what is the official rating on what the Chinese communists can and are apt to do in that area?
It's a good time for me to leave.
Well, you have it, Mr. Secretary, you have an answer here. That's why I was trying to...
We'll have many days ahead of us.
It's in the report, though.
Well, it's a good question to start with next time.
All right. Thank you, sir.
The Senate debate on Vietnam continued today with Republican leader Dirksen standing foursquare against negotiation. He called the idea a proposal to run up